let's see. Where did we start? I believe we started at the regrouping piece, the regrouping phase. We had just defeated Narakus, how we pronounce it, and we're regrouping, figuring out who needs help, who needs critical care, where we divert our forces to, etc., etc. Which the end line of that is Rohan was taking the bodies of Rex and Carolyn down into the undercroft underneath the tree to rendezvous with Sister of Light Selena, taking along with him Quint's talisman to revivify and regenerate in fast order Carolyn. Well, what happened there? What was up with that?
Attempting to do that proved kind of difficult because despite having everything on hand, all the materials, she couldn't hear their call. And so Rohan.
There's an echo, by the way. Sorry to cut in. There's an echo.
Yeah. There we go. Nope. There we go. Rohan, banking on his Lightborn heritage, tried to beseech the Singelia for assistance, and oh god, I was Gamella, since Magval is the closest city of light. Gamella sort of surrounded him, I guess, at least per his perception in her light, communicating with him through purely through this this humming song. Oh, thank you. And when he made it apparent that he was willing to sacrifice whatever he needed to in order to bring Carolyn back and to defeat Rigaldna, the light faded away and he found himself at a familiar campsite, the one that Gregor had been at all this time, the one that Carolyn now found herself at, and Rex as well, which is the warm campfire, the point of respite that Carthalion rests at, waits at. And thanks to good boy Rex being very convincing and actually saying words, assuming I didn't hallucinate that, Carolyn did agree to return to the fight and defeat Rigaldna, whereas Rex went into a retirement. And Gregor had some final words. What was the request he had made of Rohan? That Rohan then passed along to Carolyn, since
you delegate immediately.
Yes.
Wasn't it asking Clint to come see him?
Yes, it was. Thank you. Rohan isn't banking on being able to pass that message. Well, obviously we had a moment before the fighting began for that to have happened, but Rohan wasn't banking on him getting the opportunity. So he's told Carolyn that it was her responsibility. And then Carolyn was brought back, and I think it was at that point that we jumped back over to the others.
Yeah, we were rendezvousing with Oni, Lucky, Thurgood, and Channing. Doran was going to be the no pun intended doorman for the Lord's Estate, which is where we figured Regona was heading to next, and we were right. Although upon getting there, we realized we had some watchmen that were held hostage. So we broke out into the door kicking team and then the skulking team. The skulking team going to go rescue our watchmen, whereas the door kicking team were going to go greet Regona. on his terms, if nothing else, to buy time, distraction, etc. Things did not go quite smoothly as we realized there were doppelgangers of our hostage watchmen, which came to full light and illumination when Quint was told by Sid, no, not Sid, Cole, that the hostages were acquired, and then they weren't because they're sitting right next to Regona in the same room as the door kicking team. So that was not great, but that culminated after some back and forth with Regona himself, upon which we're unfortunately Lord Elaine did have some of his digits dismembered, chopped by Regona's claws. The end line of that was Matthias took the challenge of Regona and offered himself as, so to speak, sacrificial ram, if nothing else, to buy time for this hostage situation to get worked out. But he is a nobleman of the green, so he is accepting that sometimes you can't fight honorably and fight fair, which is, culminated in the fact that we lured Regona outside, being able to do some sort of background extraction for Rocket and Lucian, and trying to pull a little sneaky. Matthias used his noble progenitor's hammer to cast Moonbeam, which didn't do anything to Regona, but then the two Sisters of Light that were on site helped do something similar, and that lands us to the current, where there are 4 Regonas split out, and where all of us are regrouped here at the Lord's Estate. Obviously, we have some people tapped out due to critical injury, but nonetheless, everyone that is able is here, and we're going to try to take them all down. In theory, each of them have their own folkloric weakness, but if they all don't, if they all happen to share one, then, there's not necessarily anything lost in us trying to hit multiple boxes. But we spent a good chunk of last session breaking out our respective teams, and we are banking a bit on Iceland/Michael beating the weakest of the Regona forms, and then all of us snowballing and culminating upward and upward till we get to the progenitor powerful Regona. And I think that's it. It goes Gregor Vessel Regona weakest, Woven Regona second weakest, Bat Regona the one down here as second to the top, and then I'll call it True Regona at the top. I like our split. I like our designations. Perhaps I'll eat my words in due time, but at least at surface value before things kick off, I think they're okay. I think they're good. And I think that's about it. We're just gonna have to see how the folkloric weakness situation works.
How that all shakes out.
Mm-hmm.
Only time will tell.
Oh, you are muted, just so you know.
He's like, why isn't anyone answering me?
Very smart, very bright, very intelligent human being.
Don't worry, we don't know how much or how little you were talking during that time.
I've just been saying, I've been trying to think of if Regaldna had a theme song, what would it be?
Something with metal. like rock and roll, metal, death metal. That's what I would speculate.
It's funny.
It's funny. It's funny that I mentioned that. It's funny you would allude to that.
Let's see here. No, it says words in it.
Curse words.
That also supports everything.
Doom music. Okay, it's a remix. It's a remix. Okay, that's all I need to know. It's hard.
Take this in for a second.
Amp it up. Let it flow through you. That's what I do before session.
As you see this massive beam of light come down and strike from this moonbeam like a spear on high that separates these forms into different vestiges, you see Regaldna for the first time stumble and take a knee. As he looks up, the playful anger that he's had just boiling underneath the collar is all but gone as he looks over at you, Lord Matthias. I'm going to make you pay so much for that.
Bring it.
As you open your mouth to say bring it, he is on you. Probably non to GM would be better.
That would be. Yeah, I don't think I need to say then. That hits.
As he pounces directly on you, make me a strength save.
Yeah, strength save.
Sweet, you are knocked prone.
Makes sense. Let's see, acid piercing. That's 35. 35. Yeah, so that's 35. It's 27. Okay. Yeah. 35 does hit.
Make me a con save.
Let's see. Let me see. Can I? No, it's not. I don't think dodge stepping would help with that one. Could I? I am gonna try to weapon parry that second one.
Okay.
At least reduce the damage a little bit. Roll a d20. So it's basically, do you crit is the question. Nope. Okay. And then using the Hammer of Lawrence the Tall, we wouldn't have leap attack, and he's not hurt, so not Colossus Slave. So that 15, ignore that.
Okay, gotcha.
Reduce it by 15.
Okay.
Better fit meal. Better than a full 25.
Roll me a con save.
Yes, sir. On save. Ironically, better than the strength save.
Oh, so close.
We take a.
You are enraged, so the closest target is the best target. You
actually,
are poisoned. Go
Am
ahead.
I in range of Zane? Because he was in the door kicker squad.
If that's where Zane put himself. That's 20 feet. Yeah, you succeed.
Let's go! We take what we can get. So I'm not poisoned and enraged.
Correct, which is a fantastic thing to not be.
Yes.
Then come the claws.
Hits. I already used my reaction. Shit. 30. That's 33. So that puts me at 20. 23. I am unconscious after that second one. That first crit really cleaned me out.
As you fall unconscious in a moment, you just see him stand up and slowly walk towards y'all. Unfortunately. However, just so you know, you could have a Legionnaire take that hit for you.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I appreciate it, but I will decline for the time being. I want to see what
And
what I
then
see.
he lets out a howl.
Within 20 feet of him.
Correct. So everybody.
Finally enough, not Zane. barely not Zane.
Oh, Brig.
Briggy. Oh, you didn't even need those modifiers.
Oh no!
Got the natty.
The boy.
Chad. Also, Briggy with a plus 11. So damn, that's rough.
Okay. What's we'll do, yeah, that eyes.
Shift.
So since your legionnaires are incapacitated, they cannot use their abilities for you.
You know, they tried their best.
Okay. Oh, something does happen. I almost skipped over it, but it is there for a reason.
Abacus?
No. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, it was to GM. No.
I now Chris is what it is. That's not pretty good. Well, I guess it's only a 12, but the plus 15. Frozen Arrow.
And boom.
Right, I forgot. Sarah was on this fight.
Get up, goat man. You got a city to burn.
Hey.
Wake the fuck up, go.
As you see these arrows plink off of him, you realize the worst fear is confirmed.
Doesn't do anything.
Nothing. Okay, that was a good start, but I think I got something that's gonna fit and kind of hang out without all the big leaps.
I will stop this one then. We lucked out. Bima crashed on us yesterday, Mitsash.
Mhm.
Bima would never do that to me.
Not here. I give it a bit so that it knows that this one's winning. There you go. It's because I haven't seen Adventure Time, it knows. He, no, it, she, they.
It's a he.
It's kind of up in the air. Like
I would say they are technically literally a freaking like game
robot.
So
Yeah.
I don't think BMO minds.
Bimo was
Bimo.
made to be
Bimo's Bimo.
more.
Bimo. Was that where Bimo comes from?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so sad. They've lost letters. They lost their way.
As you see this happen, Caster says, "Okay, that changes the plan." What does he do? What would someone do?
Flee. Let's get it out.
The only thing that can be done.
Dodge.
As you see him disappear. And reappear behind Regalna into his striking range.
With Lord Elaine.
Correct.
Oh no. Oh
We
yes.
sacrifice for you, Lord Elaine.
As he leaps up, dodges this attack, behind him, wielding in his bloody hand a dagger,
Yes.
Does that hit?
carving into his flesh. You see a bloodless blow start to trickle blood down it.
Lord Elaine would be an underdog in this situation, wouldn't he? He literally just had his fucking has lost his hand.
The heroic leader that protects his people.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Caster's gonna action surge though.
Did the 23 hit?
Hit Caster? No, it does not.
Okay, just double checking.
Action surge to get him out of there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, good job, bud.
You've done good, Elaine. You've done good.
Clint, as you have beat feet tracking down this Vargul that is set to looking around the town, it almost looks confused in a way as it's bashing back and forth into house that it reeks and claws into terrors and shreds before it gains its semblance landing on this building. As you and your group slowly trek it down, what do you do?
First thing gonna do, because I feel like we're gonna need the flight capability, is shift. I guess I already am in my astral form. It's cool. Then I can fly it. Just to start out with. Is Bradford getting up in there? Is he gonna try to get up there?
He's a ranged person, but also I feel like he should. At the very least, the run interference.
Protection good with a touch spell. Let's see. What
But
is
although
my...
I think we need the little dog to bite him, and that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, but I want to close the distance for him on that respect. What is my fly speed when in this form? I have a 30-foot fly speed in which I hover. Okay. So. I will bonus action dash to get exactly where I need to be, actually. The 60 feet, there you go. And I will hit Bradford with a Pro Good Evil. There's no point upcasting it, because it doesn't do shit. But hey, you know, disadvantage on him attacking you is always helpful, right? And I'll hold concentration on it. So that's action, bonus action to dash, all my movements. That is me. Quick, clean, and simple. I'll put the clock icon on.
Alright.
What the Doran do?
Yeah, where do we start?
Now that damage can be dealt, so...
Oh. It's really not his strongest suit is dealing damage. Wait a second.
But what about
Oh no.
a friend? I don't know.
None of y'all have what he needs.
What does it
Okay.
mean?
Lord Matthias, heal for 50.
I'll take it.
Why did he have so high?
why he had to roll so... You can't delay his turn, technically. Or just permanently delay it.
Hmm.
Hmm. Parse through all the spells.
There's so many. He just has so many.
Yeah. The one of the spellcasters. Hit him with a
Let me delay his turn.
7th level magic missile. Easy.
Pew 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 pew
Pew
pew.
pew 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 pew.
Okay. The Vargul getting ahead on its mind. You see it clawing at the ground before sitting up and howling. Before it gets a semblance of its own clear thought and looks back over to y'all.
What does it do though?
Yeah. Let's move over this way.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. He'll attack me.
Oh, it's
He'll
the
attack
GM
me.
again.
You goober. Oh wait, I have to toggle.
Against both of us?
Correct.
Dragon form.
He technically... Yeah, how does that work if he has disadvantage on one of us?
I'll just reroll that one.
Okay.
So
Well, the disadvantage didn't help you there, man. I'm sorry, but the dice god said no.
it's fine. Everything's fine. Well, I have my wings up, so he gets 10 damage reflected back to him. But I don't.
Love to see it. It hits and it hurts him.
It does. Okay. It's technically his own damage.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess.
Yeah,
Well, that's also it's like from a dragon source, right? So
that's true.
That
Well-
is also true. What is also true is this is the form of him that was already bitten.
Oh, so that debuff stays on him.
Correct.
I mean, it's been like less than an hour since that. Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
the 28. The 28 definitely hits me, and I'm very happy for the 20 temp HP I had, which was just got obliterated. And then minus 13 health.
All right, and
Uh,
Bradford, make me a dex save. Crash, make me a strength save.
That's a con save for concentration, which barely succeeds.
You
Barely succeed.
said
Um,
Constitution? No, wait. Dex save. You said Dex save.
Dexterity for you and strength for Clint.
that tracks. That tracks.
I'll recall this choice. Of course, we would do of his choice.
15, 5, 10, 15.
We just getting knocked
And-
off this roof.
Yeah, I say
Correct.
I hit the ground.
Take 10 more damage.
I
Wait,
reflected at the
Wait, I ignore gravity.
Hey, never mind, you don't take it nothing.
Whoop.
We'll get knocked to the ground and just like fucking 0G, and then we fall half a foot instead. Ow! Hold on, say this injury.
Actually, let me do something better. Bradford, as you're falling,
Oh no!